Hello and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews. Today we are reviewing Dunjeonquest, Temple of Apshai. It was released to MS-DOS 1982 and it's got some alt names if you look at myabandonware.com, and there's some graphic elements. It looks like an RPG, so by definition these take a long time to play. And on this comment, we'll come back to this quite a bit. There's some instructions. The keys, the password is Abdul, and when you download the thing, you get this zip file, and you can also download the manual. So, instruction manual has some nice pictures, and it actually reads more like a book than a manual. How to use this book. It even says it's a book. How to play, fatigue experience. So, definitely Dungeons and Dragons-y type feel to it, and I suppose this is an adaptation of that sort of thing. So, let's kick it off and see what we get. So, I have made this machine a little bit faster than what is usual. Abdul and Temple of Apshai, copyright 1982, automated simulations. Press any key to begin. Thus quoth the innkeeper, "Hail and well met, shall I find thee a goodly character, or hast thou brought one with thee? Prithee say yea if I should." So, to translate that into normal English, he offers to generate you a random character. You could also load a character, or you could make a character here. So, the temptation would be strongly to make somebody that is really high in intelligence and strength and all of that, like a Superman type thing, but that would detract from the gameplay. That would remove the danger of being killed by beasts. So I'm going to say yes to his offer and just take a random character. So intelligence 10, intuition 13, ego 13, strength 9, constitution 11, dexterity 15, and 110 pieces of silver. So let's call this guy Omega. Yeah. Well, though, buy one of our fine swords. Let's go for a sword. And I think a broadsword is good value for money. Nice and light, cheap, broadsword. What's this? You cannot wield a broadsword. Okay, not strong enough. Let's try a short sword. Okay, so how much are we going to offer for this thing? 14. I don't haggle. Woo, you buy a shield? Yes. Let's buy a small shield. And again, we offer 10. We have 86 silver left. Would you buy armor? Yes. And the only thing I can afford is leather, and we shall offer 30. Yeah, would you buy a bow? I say yes, and we'll take it for 12. 2 for a silver piece. How many pieces do I want? Let's take 14. We'll 28. And solves. How many do you want to buy? I think I only have money for 3 solves. Okay. Wouldst thou be hurried much or little? Or N for in between. So let's say L for little. Would you like to turn off the sound? No. And then it says, what level would you like to visit? Let's say level 1. Insert the disk where I may read about this place and strike a key. Reading level 1. So when you are ready to continue, press a key. And we wait. So it's strange that it takes this long to load. I thought, upping the cycles a little bit might give us an advantage here. But it still seems to take long. Oh, there's a monster on the way. And let's see. Okay, you got to be exactly in line with the monster. So F6, and then it says grabs or drops. Let's grab that treasure. So I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go. 4 walkies. This guy seems to get tired pretty quickly. And I don't know how you level up, if you even can. So room 3. Now when you look at the manual, there's a room 3 and there's a description of what the room looks like. But for us, we'll just grab more treasure. Treasure 20. I don't know what that means. So, even more treasure. The graphics are a little bit weird, I have to say. I mean, I do get the idea. But there he is tired. And while we wait for him to recuperate, we can go look. So F1 and F2 are attack, I suppose normal and arrow. F5 is for doors. F6 is treasures with D and G. 7 is hearken. 8 is search for traps. F9 is inventory and speaks to monsters. F10 is heal, solve, and elixir. Okay. We are recovered from our... So F9 is supposedly an inventory. But I suppose with my unnaturally fast machine, I've been slain by a mosquito. Maybe. I should just set this machine to a normal speed. Lowenthal the mage found thee. Do you wish to re-enter? Yeah. So there we are. Back. Recuperated. And let's see if we can open the door. 5. And then you are leaving the dungeon. Do you wish to re-enter? No. Now begins thy return to the inn. Do you wish to save the dungeon? Let's say yes. What level would you call it? Begin. Why not? You cannot overwrite levels 1 to 4 and the name must be a number. What would you want to call it? 33. Insert the disk. Yeah, so we're going to say level 33. So in theory I could come back to this one. Would you want to save the character before returning to the inn? Now we're going to say yes. And saving Omega with our half-dead character. So very, very text-based. I could see one wasting quite a lot of hours on this. And into the disk within. keep it there on. Did I press a key? Did I not? Okay. Wait while I rouse the fellow. And then a lone stranger wearing plate mail walks up to you and says, "What's the password?" And so you're back at the beginning. Hit any key to begin. "Hail and well met. Shall I find thee a goodly character, or hast thou brought one with you?" So I'm going to say no. So now it allows you to load a character, and if you say no to this, then you can just enter. So we go, "Hey, I've got somebody that's really smart and knows a lot of stuff and is not very, egotistic. Enter strength, let's say he's got 16. Constitution is unnaturally strong. Okay. Okay, so 18 is max. Dexterity 18. So now, and we can put in 2,000. So how much money do we have to spend? We can put 9,000. What kind of sword? So now we can say he's got a broadsword and he's got partial mail. He's got a yes, and it's a large shield, and we can say yes, he has a bow, and he has 30 arrows, and 30 magic arrows, and healing elixirs. He's got 6, and healing cells. He's got 4, and we can say no, and we can call this guy whatever we like. So let's call him Beta. And we're not going to buy anything. We're not going to buy a shield or new armor. And 0 of that. And 0 of this. And it tells me that I'm frugal and I would like not to be hurried. And yeah, now we go back to the game. So turn off our sounds. No. So there you go. Superhuman character. Fully equipped to go dungeon mastering. And if we go level 1 again, loaded up level 1. So I could have loaded up my level 33 that I saved. Yeah. So, yeah. Exploring dungeons with really basic graphics and getting killed by a mosquito. So you got to be exactly in line with them, and then you can easily kill your enemies and walk around. Yeah, I guess it's not a bad game. From the comments, I read that people say they've been playing for a while and this game can't be won. You just get in there and play, and then pretty soon you're overpowered and you just walk through and it gets boring. And then people get bored and leave the game. So we're going to save this character. And yeah. So that is Dungeon Master, and now we're going to get the password wrong. That's wrong! 6 tough-looking guys just beat the snot out of you. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, it's a basic game. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you around on the next one. Goodbye.